This is a really special piece. Not only do you have the rivers that run down the center, which are highways for trout, but also for wildlife. You have the Yellowstone feature to the east, the Uintas to the north, and to the south. Late at night, you're staring at the Milky Way. This is the Crystal Ranch. The Crystal family homesteaded out here around 1910, owned it until the current ownership bought it from them. And so this is really the first time this property has been publicly marketed. The ranch consists of 470 acres and appeals to the sportsman, the recreational focused buyer, and within that, the angler. The fishing opportunities here are literally out your back door. There's our door, there's the river. You have close to 2 miles of the Yellowstone River. You have 1.25 miles of Summer Creek. You have Jackson Lake. You have just this array of fishing experiences that the property is centered around. But then it really plays a lot larger because you're surrounded by millions of acres of national forest where you can hunt and you can ride straight from your gate. The wildlife here is abundant, especially during hunting season as the snow pushes them down. And so you absolutely have opportunities to pursue big game here. Just this morning, I was having breakfast at the lodge and a moose walks out, grazing in the meadows. We've seen deer on this trip. I've seen elk every time we're here. The ranch is located around 30 minutes from a local grocery store. And then 2 hours away, you have Heber City and Park City with world-class skiing, dining, art. And then you're 2.5 hours away from Salt Lake City that has the airport that can take you anywhere in the world. The lodge is also completely ready to go. There's no detail that was overlooked when they built this place. You have all the modern amenities, plenty of bedrooms for family and friends, entertainment areas, and you have tons of space for your toys, your ATVs, your mountain bikes, your four-wheelers, your snowmobiles. It fits the sportsman, it fits the family. It's very uncommon to see a place of this quality in this wild setting. And then you have hours of fishing to do out there, days of fishing, really. This place has a very long season because you have these varied fisheries. You have Summer Creek functioning as a Spring Creek style fishery. You have the still waters that fish well from ice off all the way to winter. And then the river itself, as it comes into form. During runoff, it's probably not the best, but shortly thereafter, it runs clear, and that's when the biggest fish on the place can be caught. There are 4 species of trout here: brook trout, rainbow trout, brown trout, and cutthroat trout. And having those species also extends your season because these fish move in and out as they're getting ready to spawn. It creates a lot of variety in the fishing experience. The last time I was on the property, one thing that struck me as I walked up the river is I didn't see a single boot print. It was like no one had ever been there. I think that's a really unique characteristic of a private fishery. It's yours to steward over time. It's a legacy that you can protect, and it just gives you comfort knowing that this fishery will remain intact in perpetuity. There's this sense of adventure here and discovery. You have to experience this property to really understand it. It changes not only every year, but almost week to week.